Welcome back. Jesus has risen from the dead and appeared to his disciples in Jerusalem, commissioning them and breathing the Holy Spirit on them. Now the scene shifts. 7 of the disciples, including Peter, Thomas, and John, are back on their familiar shores of the Sea of Galilee. In this moment of uncertainty, waiting for their next instructions, Peter makes a declaration that takes them back to their old lives. He says, "I am going fishing," and the others follow. But this fishing trip is about to become a powerful real-life parable. John tells us that these experienced fishermen went out and got into the boat, but that night they caught nothing. An entire night of fruitless labor. This scene is intentionally reminiscent of the first time Jesus called them. Back in Luke chapter 5, they had also fished all night and caught nothing before Jesus commanded them to let down their nets, resulting in a catch so large it nearly sank their boats. As dawn breaks, a figure stands on the beach. Though they don't recognize him, he calls out, "Children, do you have any fish?" After their short, frustrated no, the stranger gives a peculiar command. "Cast the net on the right side of the boat, and you will find some." Having already cast their nets on both sides of the boat all night long with no success, this must have sounded strange. But they obey. The result is immediate and overwhelming. They were not able to haul it in because of the quantity of fish. In that moment of supernatural abundance, John recognizes the stranger. He says to Peter, "It is the Lord." Peter, in his classic impulse style, immediately throws on his outer garment, dives into the sea, and starts swimming for shore. The other disciples follow in the boat, dragging the heavy net. When they arrive, they find an amazing sight. Jesus already has a fire going, with fish and bread cooking on it. He has already provided for them. He then tells them, "Bring some of the fish that you have just caught," inviting them to contribute from the abundance he just gave them. John makes a point to note the specific number of fish, 153, and that even with so many, the net was not torn. This was a fisherman's detail, an eyewitness marveling at the miraculous nature of the catch. This encounter is a powerful practical lesson for the disciples and for us. By returning to their old profession, they experienced a night of complete fruitlessness. It was a tangible reminder of what Jesus had taught them just days earlier in the upper room. "Apart from me, you can do nothing." The moment they obey his word, their failure is turned into supernatural success. It's a foundational principle for life and ministry. Our own efforts, no matter how skilled or experienced we are, produce nothing of eternal value. True fruitfulness comes only when we listen to and obey the voice of Jesus.